Blockchain and government budgeting, legal transparency, or data privacy risk. In an era of digital governance, the Philippine Senate has proposed Senate Bill No. 1330, which seeks to integrate blockchain technology into the government's budgeting system. Authored by Senator Emi Marcos, the bill envisions a transparent and tamper-proof ledger for public funds. But what exactly does this mean for transparency, data privacy, and the constitutional balance of powers in public finance? This analysis breaks down the legal implications of adopting blockchain in government budgeting. Senate Bill 1330, titled An Act Promoting the Use of Distributed Ledger Technology in Government Transactions, directs government agencies to adopt blockchain systems in financial reporting and budget tracking. The goal, to ensure that every peso allocated, dispersed, or spent by government agencies is traceable and immutable, preventing corruption, ghost projects, and misuse of funds. Under the bill, blockchain would serve as a digital audit trail, accessible to oversight bodies like the Commission on Audit (COA) and potentially to the public. From a governance perspective, the measure advances the constitutional principle of transparency under Article 2, Section 28 of the 1987 Constitution. Subject to reasonable conditions prescribed by law, the state adopts and implements a policy of full public disclosure of all its transactions involving public interest. Blockchain's decentralized and immutable nature could revolutionize government accountability by eliminating opportunities for data tampering or falsified reports. It aligns with Article 11, Section 1, which declares that public office is a public trust mandating officials to be accountable and transparent. Thus, the bill complements constitutional policies on good governance and the right to information. However, blockchain's transparency also introduces serious data privacy concerns, because blockchain records are permanent and distributed. Sensitive financial data such as internal agency transactions or personal information of beneficiaries may risk exposure or misuse. The Data Privacy Act of 2012 Republic Act No. 10173 limits government from processing personal data beyond authorized purposes. Once data is recorded on a public ledger, erasure or correction becomes nearly impossible, conflicting with the right to privacy under Article 3, Section 3 of the Constitution. Moreover, cybersecurity threats may arise if the blockchain system is not properly secured, potentially allowing hackers to exploit vulnerabilities despite its decentralized nature. Implementing blockchain in budgeting also affects constitutional institutions overseeing public funds. The power of the purse rests with Congress, under Article 6, Section 29, which states that no money shall be paid out of the Treasury except in pursuance of an appropriation made by law. Blockchain could enhance this control through real-time auditability, but it also raises the question, who controls the ledger? If the executive branch operates the blockchain infrastructure, this could blur checks and balances between the executive, Congress, and the Commission on Audit. Therefore, the system's governance framework must ensure independent oversight, protecting the separation of powers and maintaining fiscal accountability. In essence, Senate Bill 1330 embodies the tension between transparency and privacy, between innovation and constitutional safeguards. While blockchain offers transformative potential for open governance, its implementation must be consistent with constitutional rights and data protection standards. A legally sound approach would include encryption and anonymization safeguards, role-based access controls for government and auditors, and oversight by Commission on Audit and the National Privacy Commission. Ultimately, blockchain can strengthen democratic governance, but only if its legal architecture respects both accountability and privacy under the rule of law. Blockchain may make the budget transparent, but transparency, like technology itself, must always answer to the Constitution.